so you can watch the end. So. Just for you. So. As we have to enter now again the room, and then there will be all the talking again, that they will pray for us, etc., etc., and then the fight will start. I will not go through all the talking again, since we yesterday heard the talking already from all the people. But, so the plan is, I will focus on Dallas, and then after that, we hope we go quickly in phase 2, and in phase 2, we have to really fast focus Rex. So, okay. And the only thing, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if we can have better skills or anything. I don't think really. Okay. The web surface make this away. A tentacle lash. Oh, we can make an oil blobby. But I think... I think when we have the wolf out, we probably can't have the blobby. I think too. I don't think that works together. Health resistance, magic armor. Chicken should be good. Okay. Who's me? And Frinzi. Take the back. No idea. Yeah, let's try. Okay. So I make a real save. So new save. Death room. For the fight. So. Focus Rex, yeah! So, let's go.
The truth hangs heavy upon the air itself.
So. Okay. But we focus now first Dallas, and then in the second phase we have to focus Rex, okay? So. Okay.
You come here often. I don't know what you did, but you just released a source blood. Looks like the big moment is fine. Don't underestimate. Consider it a take. Of course, it
Malady
looks like.
I need work. You've shown me.
I've always preferred. Now go.
So. They're praying now for us, which means all our magic does not cost any source points. Okay, I save now again. So we make now a new save and say Tomb of Lucian. After the start. Just Tomb of Lucian start. So we just call it like that, okay? So I just can now, you know, when I want to load, that I have some parts where we can go back. Because I still guess we have to reload a lot. So. Okay. So, let's enter. A lot of minis. There will be a lot of talking. We have to make another save and also...
Dallas told your
the divine you
Blah, blah, blah.
Lucian frown.
Lucian, you betrayed me.
So the story is
You used me to bring
that
death to my
Lucian is
own
still
people.
alive, and Lucian's idea is... So, okay. The story is that the Eternal guys, they... that's a complicated story.
And for what?
If
But he's still alive, and he
There were
took
many
the
sacrifices.
strength from the gods.
We should tell him
And
the truth.
he wants to use the source, and then he wants to patch the veil with all the source on the world, so that the Void Woken stay away. So, and the Void Woken were in the past Eternals, and she is an Eternal, like Fane, you know, which we met at the
Dallas
start.
nods.
Fane
Then
is
a
her dad.
skull is revealed.
I am eternal.
She's a
aren't they just full
first try today. First try today. Now, yes, Zucker, yes.
Fear not, God.
I shall tell you long ago.
Of course.
Silence our king.
With the source they stole from the veil, The seven create
That will not do.
the Atiran.
The plan is almost...
We have made so.
Decide. Be the true hero
plan,
and give
Tian?
up your...
That is
Yeah, my
not
plan
the
is to
only
kill
lack.
Dallas.
Yours.
If they're long, fine, let's go. No, shake your head, that's enough. Don't forget the strategy. Yeah.
More than enough.
Ifan unsheaths his weapon. He stands by your side with every Ifan nods his thanks.
So, okay. So I will save again now. So, now we make Tomb of Lucian. So... Fight. Nee. Battle. Start. Okay, if I have to go back and reload, we go to Tomb of Lucian Battle Start. Okay? So, that's our reload thingy. So, I explain you now the master plan, guys. Okay? Master plan is... We don't die. Hopefully. Oh, we do? This guy is super strong. So, but we want to kill her. This one. Dallas the Eternal, we want to focus her down. Just her. We ignore all the others. So... This is not true. I killed him yesterday, Logan. And, as I said yesterday, I killed Brachus Rex. And then immediately the second phase started and he had full HP again. So I tried it. But we killed him. Second phase started. And then he had full HP. Complete full HP. So that was my strategy yesterday. As I think we made him on 0 HP. But yeah, we try now to focus. Achso, from when he's below. Achso, I have to kill him from 50% to 0 in one hit. That's a bit unrealistic, oh. No? I will try Dallas first. So. Not sure if I can do that, right? I mean, I know I'm a strong fighter, but not sure if I'm so strong. I mean, he has a lot of HP, Brachus. He has 7,000 HP. So... Yeah, I don't think I'm strong enough for that. Do I jump up here? But yeah, thank you for the tip, but I don't think I'm strong enough for that one. Can't you just cast it, please? So? Do you mind? Yeah. Nee. I don't make AOE attacks because we want to focus really on Dallas. I don't want to kill Lucian. Important. Last time I killed Lucian and we don't want to do that. I want to kill Dallas. I missed? Oh, come on. You are a big noob cake. Noob cake. This Tian is just a noob. I tell you. Tian, big noob. Can't even hit this eternal lady. See? I make him master plans and then nothing. They don't listen to me. Ay, 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 ay. So. So. Go, little dragon. No, 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 don't jump to me. Shoo, shoo. So, Lose is sleeping. Lose is just a little bit sleeping. Interesting is they seem to go always the same pattern. Also, Rex did always go, also yesterday, always here on top on the corner. Always here. Oh no, not to me, Lucian. No, no, no. Oh. Yesterday he killed me with 2 hits. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. So. So I marked her now. Critical hit. Nice. It's interesting the sound. That we have this music and all the fighting sound is like this little bit like with echo and mumbling. Okay, now Prince's turn. Three times astonishing speed. So. So, I made now 45 on Lose. Oh, my poor. There's no me now. Okay, so now it's Lose's turn. So. Now we make healing ritual. Oh, it did not jump to him? Really? Okay. So now Rex will do bean stuff again. So. They are also mean. Stop it. So. Oh, my Wolfie is dead. No. Why do they all come to me? Are you serious? Ay, ay, ay. So. Ball of fire sphere that will explode. That's enemy characters around you on fire. Oh. Oh yeah, now he will kill me. I think. Probably. He will probably kill me. Yep. Now a second hit and I'm dead. Okay. What should we do? What should we do? I can't jump away. Okay. So now we take I should what you know what I could also have done? You could maybe have taken I have like a lot of I have a lot of, how do you say? Potions on our ship. Probably. A lot. Not enough action points. Oh, I just cast a rain. Oh.
Are you feeling poorly, Dallas? I call.
How?
Read him
Okay,
and tackle
sadly
you.
she's not dead.
Kill him.
Do shut up, you tedious buffoon. And don't look, aren't you? I am Brachus Rex.
Yes, Ivan.
Too late, you mouldering. You dare interrupt Brachus Rex?
So, okay. Okay. So. Now the second phase will start.
The God King hears my... He sends a companion. Come to your father. Come to the Source King.
Ay, ay, ay. He still looks really, really mean, oh? Okay. So we save now. So... Battle. We call it battle. Second phase. So. Now what's so mean? That when the fight starts, they automatically put you on one spot. So if then this Kraken attacks you at the start, you will just hit everyone. Because the game puts you like that. In one corner, right? Of course. So now I did not kill her. Because I was too slow. And she is now a dragon. Wow. So now everything is bad. Everyone is alive. Lucian is alive. She's alive. Everyone is alive. Oh, where's... Oh, Lucian is here, yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Why can't we jump? Shocked. Poisoned. Give everything. We are acid, poison, everything is on us. Okay, where is my character? We are here. Dragon. So we buff ourselves now. So he will call now people. Who's that? Oh, he's... Oh! Very nice. Okay. So now it's Bad Prince's turn. Okay, now we will focus on... I will not focus on the dragon. I will try to go also here to Brachus. We want to kill Brachus. So... You know that there's the option to give up your source and only fight Rex? Yeah, but I don't want it. Also if we don't have to, I don't want to do that, no. Oh, lol. I didn't want to do that. Where's my... Here is it. Ration. Clean rounds. Heal target and create a water puddle, remove burning. Okay, where's my character? You know, I don't see... Okay, I'm here. And he's here. So... Can we... Pass leaves burning, liquefied resistant decay. And heals for 3 turns. So. They killed something? Then they say everything on Rex and use a lot of source spells because you got buffed by my lady. Yeah. I will try. Problem is he usually kills me early, also immediately, more or less. But I try now. Also, is his turn? I'm not sure where he will go. So usually he was, like yesterday he was walking, as he was jumping, he was first here, calling his friends. And then he was going here. But now he did not call his friends, so I don't know what he will do. Because yesterday he always did call the guys which we killed in the past. So now we died. Okay, Dallas did attack the Kraken, which is good. Magister's hitting him, is also good. Fast interrupted, really? I went now up here because yesterday Rakus did always jump over to the left. Of course, now he does not do that. Of course. Of course. Because yesterday he really always went up here. Every time. Because of that I was not going up there. Okay, I can't reach destination because we don't have any spells yet. And that's unfortunate. Oh, Lucian. Lucian goes to Bracchus. Go! Whoa! Hit him. Go again, Lucian. Los! You miss? Ah, you noob. Okay, you attack the dragon. Come on. No, not me. Attack the dragon. Of course not the dragon. Okay, now it's my turn. So. Okay. And now we do... Now we recall my character. Oh, I don't have enough points. Okay, not recalling anyone. It's interesting. So today he did not call his friends. I don't know why. It's good. They should... If they fight each other, it's good. We just have to get my characters away from this Kraken. But it seems like Kraken is attacking again and the dragon before I can get Lose to get attacked. Okay, Lose is dead. And Ethan is also dead, maybe? Okay. Hmm. So I healed a bit. So I just jump away now. We go here. Oh. And now we do... Can I get another potion? And she jumped? Oh, come on. Can't you just attack this drag... This not me. Can you just attack this Kraken? Okay. Okay, now we do... Scroll. I want to get Lose. Because Lose can heal us. I put her here. Oh, that was not a good idea. I think the Kraken will come here now. That was not so smart. That was not so smart. But Prakus is almost dead. My dragon died. So now it's Lose's turn. So I make now healing ritual. Oh, I can't see him. Oh, that's too bad. Wait, I can make healing ritual. The idea was that I make restoration on him, but I can't see him. So this turn takes... I want to make Serogenic Stasis on me. This takes 2. Or... when I make... Chain Lightning? I could kill him, probably. Hey, Xashara! But I have to heal. And I would also like to get my character back. But now Lucian will... Wait. So Lucian hopefully kills him. Then the Kraken maybe goes away when Prakus is dead. I will try that. I will save now. I will get my character back. And then heal us. And hope that's okay. Oh, I can't... Oh, I can't see my character. Okay, so not nothing then. Okay. I killed him? With healing? What? Okay. But I still had 2 turns. Come on, that was not fair. Wait. Okay, let me load. That was not fair. I did not want to kill him. I wanted to heal. And I had two action points left. I wanted to heal. I was hoping the healing ritual will jump over to Ethan, but it did not jump to Ethan. So... Okay, I make now... Fire, poison... I can heal for 700. I can heal clean wounds. Gives me 1500 HP. With 2 points. So, okay, now I have 2 points left. And I can make maybe on myself this one restoration then. Okay. So, okay. Okay, now I have 1 point left. And make this one. Let me make a buff. Okay, now kill him. Okay, now he kills him. And now the Kraken vanished and Brakus is done. Okay. So. Now is the question, who we kill first? Dallas has 4800 HP. And this Lucian's... Okay, but Lucian has no protection anymore. So he has no... But I'm not sure if you have to kill both or just one. That I don't know. That I don't know. Does someone know that? Do we have to kill Lucian and Dallas or just one of them? Save and try both. Yeah. Kill them all? Yeah. So, okay. My character's here. I'm not sure how long, but... Okay. So, let's see. So now everyone attacks us. Okay, now it's Lose's turn. We need to heal our character. He's too far away. So. Now we healed them both a bit. So I don't have... No, I don't have a summon. Okay, not so good. Can I do anything? No. No, I can't do anything. We could do rain. Do we want to have rain? So wait, I make maybe save. New save. Tomb of Lucian. Battle. Rex. Kaputt. So. Rex kaputt. Okay, so. Do we need to make rain? Maybe I did rain here. So, here. Okay. So. Okay. Oh, he vanished? Oh. Okay. So now it's my turn. Can we... So... can we... Maybe I jump here. So. And then we make... Oh, there's so much to do. This one. Stop it! Not attacking me! Aua! Always me. Okay, Red Princey. Good job. Red Princey's shield is just amazing. Best shield ever. Okay, Lucian is down. Lucian is down, guys. Okay, I save now. So, you save. Lucian and Rex. Weg. So. But, you know, the huge difference is that that Rex did not call his friends. Maybe because Lucian was alive. Yesterday Lucian was dead. And when Lucian was dead, the Rex called this Kraken plus he called his 5 strong friends. But this time he did not do that. So... So, okay, we killed one. Now we have... He's also dead? No, he's not dead. He's just sleeping. He's knocked down, or what? I thought he's dead. Knocked down. Oh, okay. Wait, he's not dead. I thought he's kaputt. He... The question, should we... Should I heal or should I attack? He is 1255. Yeah, he does not get a lot of damage from water. This is too far away. Okay, then we... I could heal my character. I call my summon. I thought he's dead. Okay, now he's dead. Now I killed him, right? So, now he's dead. Okay, but guys, now I have actually a good feeling, okay? At the moment. Who knows what will happen? Who knows? Who knows? I don't want to call anything too early. Okay, but because now we've just the Dragon Lady left. But Ivan is almost dead. What happened to Ivan? Ivan is happy because we killed Lucian. So, after all Lucian had done, we could not suffer him to live. Ivan and I defeated the Divine. Ivan rejected Dorian God's contract on my... Achso. Okay, yeah, here. So, it was like Ivan was really mad on Lucian. Because Lucian told him he has to bring something to the elves to rescue the elves. But this was the Death Fog apparition, which killed all the elves. And almost all the elves in the world. And so Lucian just used him. And he was really mad about it. So, yeah. Which is understandable, right? Hallo Selina. So. Okay. The wolf, we can't go there. Can we make this one? You're poisoned? So. So, I made bless on myself. Okay. So, now it's Red Twin's turn. Okay, Red Twinsy. Can you make a meteor shower? I never used meteor shower, so let's look how it looks like. Wait, I save. Now I make meteor shower. Oh, yeah. Meteor shower. Wow. She lost a lot of HP. A lot. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. Can we go here? Did it a lot of damage? I don't know. I never used it so far. Maybe because I usually always burn everything, right? Path is interrupted. Can we go like here? So... Are we still have acid on us and everything? Maybe take, but we don't have that stuff, so we can make. Okay. Tentacle. Can we shoot? Don't know. It's too far away. You can't jump there? No? Wieso? Wie soll ich jump here? Okay. So, Princey. Oh, the shield is there. Can we kill her? Oh, it's too far. Okay, wait. We jump? Oh, why can't I jump up there? No? Princey is at the moment a super strong guy. He tanked like a boss. Okay. So Ethan, we have to heal Ethan. Restoration. Ethan. So. And now I wanted to... This dragon is just so far away. Also, everything is too far away. Everything. Huh? Okay. Okay, I think we can kill her now.
Lucian struggles to rise, but the weight of his own pain leaves him to gravity's mercy.
Give me a second, guys. A cat is hitting the door. So, Snoopy joined us. So, Lucian struggles to rise, but the weight of his own pain leaves him to gravity's mercy.
My time is done. But your source burns so bright I'm all but blinded by it. Be wise and true, Godwoken. I am no hero, but wisdom and truth. These are values I always believed in.
Dallis groans in pain.
I have failed. The future of all that is rests on your shoulders.
This is it. I can hardly believe it.
She casts her gaze around the crypt in awe.
After everything we've been through,
We don't see
after
anything.
everything we've seen, here we are. Here I am. And now that I see godhood before me, I know what I have to do.
What?
Chief, you need to ascend. There's no one I would trust with this responsibility but you. I know you'll do what needs to be done, what ought to be done. And I know you'll do it with style.
Say you won't fail her. Say you do your best and you will pay special attention to the scourge of demons plaguing the world too. Tell her you will never forget her. Tell her you won't fail her.
Hell, I could have told you that. You'll do great. By me and by my whole realm.
Poor
I
Snoopy.
don't doubt that for a second.
Wait a second, guys. Snoopy wants to go away again. So, hey Snoopy. Classical cat, right? He just wanted to come inside and drink some water. I mean, it's not like he could do that anywhere else, but naja. Here it tastes really the best, I guess. Okay. So,
Now go on. Shoo. You've got business to attend to.
okay.
So here we are. The end of it all.
Ja.
Nobody I'd rather see this whole thing through with. I trust you. I trust your judgment.
Them you ensure his trust is well placed.
I know you will. I know you. Remember? You're the best damn friend I've ever had.
Oh.
Well then, let's do this.
Here we stand, once more on the cusp of divinity. But this cup, so long thirsted for, I willfully let it pass from me.
You did it? Ja. Easy peasy, Zucker. No, not easy. I don't know why, but this time Rex did not call his friends. So Rex was alone and Lucian was hitting Rex a lot. And after that, we killed Lucian and then Dallas. So, but yeah. But that Rex, and when Lucian killed Rex, the Kraken also died. So, yeah, it helped.
All my life has been a lead-up to this. To be the King of Kings, God of Gods. I will not say it was in vain, but I will say it was vanity. If I were to chance upon my throne right now, I would sit down beside it, cast my glance to the horizon, and think of worthier things. I'd think of Sadher, my great love. I'd think of my children, their joyous dance through fiery skies. And of course I'd think of you, of the adventures we had, of our unlikely yet heartfelt friendship. Yes, I'd sit there, thoroughly contented, and wait for you to ascend the throne.
Bow your head and say it's been an honor traveling with him.
I know.
I know.
A mischievous smile.
I really like the Red Prince.
but I do have to add, likewise.
Oh.
You think back on your journey here, on all that you have seen and done. You think of the Magisters, and the sorcerers they hunted, and of the good and the evil on both sides. You think of how the Eternals came as Voidwoken to reclaim their stolen world. You look at the source around you. The power is immense. Divinity at your fingertips. You think of what you could do with such power. The rights you'd wrong, the wars you'd win. You marvel at your journey and how it has changed you. You think of those you left behind, and of those you met along the way, who stood by you or against you. It's time to choose your fate, and the fate of all you hold dear. What shall it be?
Don't know.
Shall you be divine?
Take a deep breath and claim divinity. Bow your head. If there's to be a new divine, it shall not be you. Ach was, we will go and we will be divine. There we go.
After all that you have been through, and all that you have done, all that you have become, the Aetheran lies in front of you. Divinity is yours to take, or to sacrifice.
What?
What you do next decides your own fate, and the future of the world. What shall you do with divinity?
Fulfill your destiny as a Godwoken. Become the new divine. Give the source back to all the peoples. Release divinity into the world. When everyone is divine, no one is divine. Allow yourself and all the world to be purged of its source. Okay. So, allow yourself and all the world to be purged of its source. I guess that's the option which will close then the veil in the source, and then the Voidwoken stay away. But then all the magic is gone. There's no magic anymore in the world, which would be really sad. So, give the source back to all the peoples, release divinity into the world. When everyone is divine, no one is divine. It sounds good, I think, on the first glance, but when you think about it, how people are and humans, if everyone has the power of source, there will be probably sooner than later a lot of fights and war going on. I guess. I don't know it, but you know, because someone want to be stronger than the others and and people are like how people are. You know, people are just mean. Humans or people, not only humans, but people are mean. So I don't think that would be a good option, because I don't think that everyone could handle so much power, and that there would be probably no peace. I can't imagine that people would be. Even so, they could use it for a good thing. I probably think they would not, because there are always bad guys who want to be stronger, have more, and etc. So I can't imagine that people would be so smart that they use the power good. Fulfill your destiny as a Godwoken, become a new divine. I will probably take that. Even so, I think that's probably also not the best option, because if it's true what this guy's now told us, that this veil is there in the source, and there's the God King from the Voidwokens, etc., etc. If I am divine, he will be still there, and there will be still the hole, and there can still come Voidwoken. So everything will be the same, beside of that I have to protect the people, I guess. So it's also not the best option. As I could imagine, the best option is probably if you close this hole and remove the source, because then there's not the threat anymore of this Voidwokens. I don't know if I understand it correct now. I mean, you only have one sentence as a description, but from what the Lucian and Dallas told us yesterday, I assume that would be their plan was to do this. So the last option, and because of that, they were also stealing the source from the gods, etc. But since it's an RPG and I can decide myself, and we did the whole game was our quest to become divine and rescue the world, I will just do that now. Even so, it's maybe not the smartest move. And you can also tell me later what are the different endings. It sounds like these are 3 different endings, but I don't know. I will just go with the first one and say, whatever, we are Godwoken, we become divine, we will make the best out of it and try to protect all the people and be the hero of the world. So. So, more than 3 endings. Save and try them all. I'm not sure how long they are. We could maybe watch just some videos, oh, but they're safe now. And yeah. I clicked on the first one.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken.
Ah, that's von Wendigo, oder?
A new divine rose, a true heir to the Seven, more powerful than ever, and united Rivellon in its battle against the Void. All across the realm, he was loved, worshipped, and adored. Humans, lizards, elves, and dwarves all rallied to his banner. The Great Allegiance stood once more, but the war continued. From the depths of the Void, the God King still sought to return. As for me, my last hope of ever being freed of the God King's terrible tyranny faded when the Godwoken claimed divinity. An eternity of pain and suffering is mine. I cling now to the dream that one day the veil will be sealed, that one day I can be freed, that one day a new Godwoken will rise.
Oh. Ookily, how are you doing? Oh, now we can talk about our people. Oh, okay.
Malady stands tall and proud, sunlight sparkling off her mask. From here, she looks almost angelic.
Well, here we are again. You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin for your personal benefit. I'd say you owe me, but why state the obvious? Get an eyeful, Your Holiness. I expect it's the last we'll see of each other for some time.
She turns to you, arms crossed, and grins.
Look at you. Magnificent.
Yeah, she doesn't look too bad herself. Said that none of this would have been possible without her. Ask what she will do now that it's all over. There, the Lady Vengeance looks as good as new. Ask how she managed to repair it.
Actually, I've never looked better. Except for one small thing.
She fingers the mask covering her face. For a moment, it seems as though she's about to remove it. But instead, she places a hand on your shoulder.
We've come a long way together. I did my best by you all the way. I sacrificed much. But I'd give even more to see you become exactly what you've become. Soon, I'd like to have a little chat about something you can do for me. But I believe that can wait. Relax. Enjoy. I certainly plan to do the same.
Ask where she plans to go.
Oh, I don't know. Around and about. Treat myself to some mead, a lover or 300. I'd say we've earned it. And when the time comes, I'll come find you. Your Holiness.
Oh. Phoenix Hatchling Inferno. What's that?
The flaming hatchling bounces and cheeps out of sheer excitement.
Daddy! Daddy! Looky, looky! At me!
Was it the phoenix egg what we collected at the start? Is that what hatched? Really? Can it be? I do remember at the first area, at really the starting stuff, there we got an egg from a chicken. And I put it in my inventory somewhere and I forgot about it. Is it that one? Lol. We are Papa now. We are now Papa of a phoenix baby. A phoenix chicken baby.
It takes you a moment to realize the egg you've been carrying has hatched at long last. The chick trills contentedly and flaps its tiny feathers in recognition of its proud parent. It seems you've got a new mouth to feed.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Daddy. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. Look, it's now following us. Look at it. Oh.
A slight grin crosses the spirit's face. Whether her smile is sincere or not, you can't be sure.
I see great potential in our new divinity. I don't expect to be disappointed.
Oh my, you! Look who it is! Our brand new Lord and Savior.
She curtsies low and looks up at you with a grin.
So, what's your first order of business? End world hunger? Instigate world peace? Send all spiders back to hell where they belong?
Ask her how it feels to be free once and for all of all that haunted her.
I don't know if anyone's free of anything, once and for all. But I'm bloody thrilled to be here now. Just me, myself, and you, of course.
Often say she hasn't changed at all.
Well, yeah. I'm not the next god. Someone made that abundantly clear.
Sorry guys.
She winks and pokes you in the ribs.
Sorry.
So? Come on, don't keep me in suspense. What are you gonna do with your almighty power?
Tell her to plan to start rebuilding what the void destroyed. Say you first plan to rest. What comes next can wait. Say to plan to enjoy what you've earned. Divine power suits you. Rebuilding.
Big job. I'd offer to help, but I've got some business of my own to attend to.
Ask her to elaborate.
Get loot, play loot, get glad. So, Chief, I guess this is it, right?
You guess so, but you won't forget her, not ever.
Don't speak too soon. You're a god now, after all. Soon enough, your brain will be full of all the fates of all the people in all the realm. Let me know if you see any falling boulders coming my way, though. Or goiters or something.
As she turns from you, the whites of her eyes darken, the veins in her face go grey, and a wicked smile curls her mouth. Suddenly it's gone again. She winks, and you're left wondering whether you saw anything at all.
See you around.
Or do you think she still has a demon in her? Oh no. Do you think she still has some demon in her? Oh,
Well, if it isn't the new divine gracing me with his presence.
Hello Faizo, how are you?
Honored I am.
Remind him who's speaking to and tell him that he ought to show more defense. Ask him what he will do now.
That is the question, isn't it? How does one top the greatest feat of necromancy ever conceived?
We did CP, we did actually.
Tell me, have you ever heard of Gustavchen?
Gustavchen. He said it weird. So, this is Gustavchen. So, wie Mädchen. So.
No, of course you wouldn't. It's a written language, unreadable to most.
Did you already pack your luggage for your trip tomorrow?
It comes from a mysterious race from another world. Beings that feed on minds. I intend to seek them out. This Gustavchen seems to guard portals to their realm. And once I've uncovered one, well, why settle for being the greatest mind in just one world, and there's another for the taking?
We can still buy loot. If we want.
Amazing, I'm still here.
I saw you go on
We're
Sunday.
still here.
I thought you go on Saturday.
The Lucian. Well, that relationship always was complicated, wasn't it? You're so much like him. My instincts tell me to kneel to the new divine. I've done so before, after all. But I can't drive myself to do it again.
Not an understanding, you don't want unquestioned devotion, you want a friend.
Gareth beams. For the first time, he is his own man. Yet his enthusiasm is not a man's, but a child's.
A friend, yes. That I know how to be.
For a moment, his mind wanders to memories of friends and enemies, of malady and magisters, of demons and divinity. He is then in the present once more, and smiles at you.
Friends.
Ask what happens next for him.
I find a way to fit. I wasn't just content to lurk in Lucian's shadow. I was his shadow. Now I stand in the sun as my own man.
I just don't know who that man is. And so I find out. My goal is to have a goal, if that makes sense at all. And if it doesn't, well, that's all I've got.
Here's my lady. Here's no one. Can look in the ship.
There's nothing interesting down there.
Oh, okay. And it's nice that they tell you don't have to look below. That's nice. Oh. There's a dwarf. Oh, here's... Oh, Celora's ghost is there also.
Beast Spirit smiles as you approach and begins to sing a tune you think vaguely familiar.
That's the dwarf which we could have played at the start.
Here the wild beast just sails on the ocean. He's docked in the bay and coming your way. Off on the yawn, you hear the commotion. He's docked in the bay and coming your way. The cupboard can't hide you, nor can your berth. His daggers don't care about the gold that you're worth. He'll bury your bones neath a mountain of earth. He's docked in the bay and coming your way.
He pauses, then continues to hum, all the while working his ghostly whiskers.
My goodness, here we are, Quercus. This is it. What do you mean, Quercus? Of course I've prepared. I have my noble steed below me, and my trusted shield beside me. What more could I need?
His whiskers crack into a mischievous smile.
And I may have cracked the spell that will stop the great acorn in its furious tracks, if that's what you mean. That's right, Quercus. We've done it!
Sir Laura turns to you, his beady eyes shining with pride.
I owe you an apology, Shield. At the start of our journey, I wouldn't have believed an elf would lead me to the discovery that would save us all. But I see now that my prejudice was foolish. Without you, Quercus and I might still be stuck on that abominable prison island. Now, here I am. Here we are. On the brink of saving the world.
I mean, he died yesterday. He died yesterday in this fight with the traps and the puppets. And since that fight was so annoying, I did not want to reload because I don't know when he died. He died somewhere in all these traps and fire in between. So, but the fight was really meh, and I didn't want to make that then again just because I don't even know if I could have saved him. Because, you know, he's anyway running where he wants. And there were so much fire and poison and everything going on from these puppets. I don't think I could have made it better. So... Tell me you're impressed he cracked the spell. Shouldn't he use it now?
Indeed. Quercus and I will find an advantageous location and do just that. Meanwhile, you must prevent the servants of the Acorn from interrupting us.
Sir Laura takes a slow, deep breath and lets it out in a rush.
You feel it, don't you? It's so still, but there's something behind it too, like a thunderclap waiting to fall. The great acorn is nearly here. Its servants are poised for impact. We've known this moment would come. Now it is time to put my research to the test. I am ready. Quercus is ready. And you, Shield?
It's time.
Sir Laura nods in return and grabs your pinky with his tiny paw. He gives it a decisive shake, then salutes.
No matter what happens next, Shield, there's something Quercus and I want you to know. It has been an honor. Now, onward!
Okay, I thought he would make the spell, but he did not. Yeah, we carried him really for a long time.
Ifan gives you an appraising glance. Curiosity mingled with an emotion you can't quite put your finger on. Reflected in the mirror of his eyes, you see yourself, majestic, powerful, emanating an aura of purest source. Ifan's lip curls slightly, and he looks away.
So, you're it. Our new divine. I truly hope you'll do better than Lucian. Be better.
Tell me, do your best.
You'll need to do even better than that. But if anyone can, I believe it's you. If I can give one last piece of advice, remember that you serve the people, not the other way around.
Ask Ethan what he will do now.
I need to fix what my actions destroyed. I'm going home. I'm going to return to the forests where I grew up, where the death fog detonated. I'm going to plant new seeds and see fresh shoots spring from the earth. Maybe we'll see each other again sometime.
He pauses, as if about to say something else, then shakes his head. With one last nod, he whistles up his soul wolf and lopes away.
Found him annoying. Is
I
faint.
suppose it's time for me to explore a new form of eternity.
Okay, so where's the Princey?
I've never been fond of what the Divine stands for, but I must say, it's rather exciting to say I've been up close and personal with one.
Remark that you hope she's reformed her ways after winning back her freedom.
Reform my ways? How adorable. No, I'm afraid I cannot escape who I am and what I've done.
Her eyes flick down to your mouth. She smiles coyly, then slinks forward to kiss you.
Oh.
Her mouth meets yours and devours you with predatory abandon. Somewhere in the recesses of your mind, you think you hear her voice sigh, "Mine." But then the kiss ends.
Something to remember me by, darling.
Okay, ask what next for her.
Who knows? A nice cottage someplace quiet for Mahalia and I. A roaring fire and a feather bed. Maybe. Maybe.
She's not a spider. She's a succubus.
But a girl needs some fun, doesn't she?
You're the new Divine. That's so cool. What's
Say
it
you,
like?
say you pulse of power and you can't wait to put it to good use. Tap your head, you revealed an archive of knowledge within you and you can't wait to exploit.
Oh, that sounds more boring than I thought it would.
Kissing spider, what? Yeah, that happened in the game, Xashara.
There's also the matter of my payment for all the stuff I've done for you. That'll be...
He taps his fingers and mouths silently while he counts, until he arrives at an acceptable figure.
1,300,000 dozen and 50 teen gold pieces. Now pay up.
Love and tell me if I got a better idea.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Em is a true warrior and the Divine is in need of a bodyguard.
Han ponders your suggestion for all of a second.
You got it. Everybody better watch out. Han'll get you if you come too close. But you better believe the bill for that will be a doozy.
Yeah. So where's my Red Prince? So we found everyone so far beside the Red Princey. Is he not here? Ah, here's Jahan. Ah, here. I found him.
You escaped an abominable prison and confronted the king of all gods, only in turn to confront divinity itself. A rather poetic arc, don't you think? Not that your story is finished, of course. Your divinity shines upon all who walk Rivellon. And there will be those that escape to the shadows. You must be ready to face them, whenever they might emerge.
Wonder what Jahan might we get up next to?
Now that I am clear of mind and free of intruders, I'm wondering if it isn't time to share my learnings with the less enlightened. And to that end, I have a few ideas worth considering.
Did you talk with him already? I don't think so. What happened to Dragon Baby? I want to ask the Princey about it.
Once I've come to a conclusion, I promise you'll be the first to know.
Ask if there's any advice for the new Divine.
As a matter of fact, yes. Source makes for an excellent ally in matters of a demonic nature. Not only can void seep through the veil, But the beasts of Nemesis might similarly slip out of their own plane. Whether you are clever enough of a divine to keep Damien's disciples confined to Nemesis, I can't say. But I think we'll know soon enough. And I suggest you be ready. Until we meet again.
Okay.
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. A god, no less.
He smiles at you fondly as he takes you by the hand.
You've done us proud. You saved the world, didn't you?
They didn't save it alone?
No. We were all of us instrumental, but only one walked away with divinity. I'm glad it was you.
Asked if there's anywhere he'd like the Lady Vengeance to bring him to?
Home, if you don't mind. After all, I've dragons to raise. I need to teach them to be good boys and girls before they set the entire world on fire. There may be an accident or two along the way. Please don't hold it against them. I do so long to see my palace again. The Forbidden City. The sense of spices and incense. The sound of sitars in far-off rooms. To sit all day in perfumed shade and watch the white of the marble change with the journey of the sun. But above all, I long to be with Sadher. Long to finally have the time to love.
Wish him the brightest of futures.
Oh, but before you go, remember how when we first met, I took you by the jaw to inspect your teeth?
What amusing memory, you almost forgotten.
Not something one forgets in a hurry. Now, if you'll recall, despite lacking a sense of fashion, as per your own testimony, you can cook and groom. Two quite indispensable talents. At the time, of course, I couldn't have foreseen the adventure ahead, but now that it's quite over, I'd like to renew the opportunity for you to become my slave. What say you?
Does he realize he's asking a god to be his slave? You know what? Say that sounds absolutely wonderful. Roll your eyes and walk away. Shake your head, sigh deeply, and then hit him on the nose. You know what? That sounds absolutely wonderful. I say when we say that.
Well, that's settled then. You're very welcome to my house indeed. We'll feast and reminisce. But in the meantime, my boots are not going to clean themselves.
This guy. Yeah, so now he knows he's taking care of the dragons. So I think let me talk to everyone. I love the chicken. Just like following us. We can talk to the ship.
It gives me almost as much pleasure to speak to you as it does to behold it.
I tried. The game tells you there's nothing in the bottom of the ship, and that the life is going not inside. It's going outside, above. So I tried, but the game told us we can't go inside. Remarked it is good to see you. The Lady Vengeance has been a dependable ally. Say you're just glad to see all the trouble behind rather than in front of you. The mobile dragon on the ship? Yeah. They used elven trees, which elven ancestor trees where elf soul is inside, and used it one to make the ship. And so the ship is alive. Which is quite funny. If you never read the books of the Life Ship Trader series from Robin Hobb, you should do so. You should do so. There you have also like ships like this ones, which have the stuff in front, which are talking in our life. Good night, petites. Develop and sweet dreams. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much for joining. Remarked it's good to see you. Shake your head, how can this be? She was dashed upon the mountainside.
I will always be an ally to those that carry swords.
And there are a lot of dragons, Kashara, also, at some point.
And so, as always, I am at the ready.
Not silently, it's time to depart.
You look out to the endless beyond. The sun's light plays upon the waves, just as it always did. The sails flutter in the wind, just as they always will. And yet, something is different. You are different. And with a start, you realize where you must go next. You speak the command to the Lady Vengeance, and another chapter begins. War raged on. Arx remained the center of power as the races united behind the Divine. But the Voidwoken attacks continued as they did elsewhere. Arx would see many more long years of war. The ancient empire of lizards became one of the pillars of the new Divine Alliance. The houses of war and of shadows were particularly useful in the fight against the God King. The Empire used the war to expand its territory. With Justinia dead, the Dwarven Kingdom descended into chaos.
Oops.
But although they did not join the Divine Alliance, many joined the fight against the Void and did their people great honor in battle and in death. With Lucian gone, the elves reluctantly rejoined the Divine Alliance. Their place in the war on the Void would entirely depend on the integrity of the new Divine. And here and there, across the world, what was left of the Black Ring fought on. The island of Fort Joy remained a sorcerer's paradise, a place of exile for those whose sorcery threatened to bring in the Void. For their well-being, its residents depended entirely on the benevolence of the new Divine. Reaper's Coast struggled on. The farms and the fisheries fought to feed the people against the Voidwoken blight. The black pits took fire. The oil there burns still. Driftwood teetered on the edge of starvation until the night the Voidwoken came from the sea. All were killed. This did, however, put an end to the famine. The nameless isle had vanished. Although only open water remained, by instinct ships would steer clear. None of the captains could articulate why. Sir Gareth thanked the surviving Seekers for their service and gave them their freedom. Disillusioned with ongoing war, he set out alone to find a new purpose. He would never stop seeking. Young Han grew up a warrior and became one of the Alliance's greatest generals. But even he could not win the war. With a new Divine at the helm, Malady had a powerful ally, but she was in no hurry to call in her favor. After all, it might be the last thing she ever did. Having performed the greatest act of necromancy in history, Tarquin found the new world unchallenging. He became obsessed with rumors of another plane of existence. One day he vanished and was never seen again. Ahu the Wizard served the new Divine with honor, wisdom, and an at times unnerving feline elegance. The undead priestess Gratiana remained in her sanctuary, happy to wait for the war to pass. She was troubled only by the silence of her goddess. Jehan the demon hunter never stopped hunting for demons. Sahala sought to strengthen the Elven alliance with the new Divine. Her powers of sight proved useful in the ongoing war against the Void, but she could never be sure that the new Divine trusted her. Tova, her mother, was Sahala's most trusted warrior. With a small band of elves, Ifan ben Medst replanted the lost forests. After the first fresh shoots broke the earth, Ifan returned to the war, leading the elves in service of the divine. Some say Afrit, his soul wolf, walks the forest still. On his return to the Empire, the Red Prince was hailed a hero. He married Sada, and they had many more dragons. Soon, the prince became the emperor. Faced with dragons, the Void did not gain the upper hand in the Empire. Lohse returned to her music and enjoyed a storied career as the Divine's premier musician. Dark moods would still overtake her, and she would spend long hours walking in the wilds. She always returned with a new song. And then there was you. For how much of this do you take credit or blame? And what kind of divine were you as the world battled on? Did you show mercy or strength? Did you sacrifice others as Lucian had done? Did you regret becoming divine? Should you have given your soul and sealed the veil? Only you know the truth. Only you know if you atone for your sins.
Ta-da! We completed it! Yeah! So what did you choose, guys? Did you choose also to be divine? Or did you give the source out? Or did you seal the veil? Yeah. What we heard now, I would say, we did some I mean, as I said at the start, I think what we decided was more like not to change so much. You know, I mean, there's still war going on and we did not really change long-term something. Which I already said, I knew it was probably not the best choice. Yeah, I think besides... Also, I think all is okay, besides that we killed Justinia, the queen, Dwarven queen, because they said the Dwarven Empire was in chaos. Naja, that was our fault, right? I gave everybody Saul's bad ending. Time to start a new place with another race here. Lol. Finally, after so many years. Yeah, I think we used like 110 hours or something. Get yelled at for sharing the source of everyone. Kind of funny, actually. Maybe I can look it up. We can watch it. I think it's one of my favorite songs. Divinity 2 ending. So I found a video. Let us say, player companion becomes divine, had pact with demons, release the source in the world, Lucian seals the veil, Pain frees Eternals. So we can take a look at that. When did we start? I think we started with it in March. Maybe you can load and save and seal yourself. We could, but we need it now like what? like half hour to go through all of that. Maybe it's faster if I don't talk to the people. So, hello, Jipitsu. Hard mode place is cool. And we could try. I could reload and we could see. But I thought it's easier if you watch a video. Yeah, good game. Did you already finish the game? Yeah, Tepizzo, already. Yeah. Yeah. I was fast, I know. Yeah, we just completed it. Maybe Tian should slow down next time? Okay, yeah, I will do. Okay. Wait, I can try. Did you first try, Nisa? Was much fun? Oh, what did you do? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Grund. Okay, wait. Was it this one? Did 8 cents by... Oh, okay. And did it go well?
Shall you be divine?
Yeah.
After all that you have been through, and all that you have done, all that you have become, or to sacrifice. What you do, what should you do with
I say now I give the source back to the people.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. When the dust settled, no new divine had risen. Instead, all Source was released into the world for all the people and every creature to share. Everyone was now a sorcerer. And united, the peoples of Rivellon pushed back the God King into the very depths of the void. This ushered in a new golden age of peace and prosperity. But alas, it was not to last. With many greedy for wealth, power and position,
see, I told you.
The struggle soon began anew. Source, the very language of creation, was used in violence once more. The never-ending contest for power continued. As for me, my last hope of ever being freed of the God King's terrible tyranny faded when the Godwoken failed to seal the veil. An eternity of pain and suffering is mine, in service of the King, until the day I am freed, the day the God King returns.
Okay. So I will not talk to anyone now. That will take too long. We just go and talk to the ship. So just we can see the ending. So.
It gives me almost as much pleasure to speak to you as it does to be whole again. I will always. I am at the ready.
You look out, and with a start.
Oh.
The world was at peace, at least for now. Few were as prepared for the new world as the lizardkin of the ancient empire. With power spread equally throughout the world, the advantage lay with those who knew how to steal it, and at this the lizards excelled. With their queen dead and the Voidwoken gone, the dwarves held the greatest party in the history of dwarfdom.
Of course.
A new king took the throne, the local brewer.
Okay.
6 days later, he was stabbed to death with a mutton fork.
Oh.
With their power returned, the elves reclaimed their lands from the death fog and began to rebuild. Soon they would split as 2 factions sought power, one to bring back the trees, the other to bring back the scions. A dwarven joke did the rounds. It ends with the punchline, "So Lucian dropped the death fog on them again." Only the elven Godwoken could bring the elves together once more. And in a dark forest on the far side of a desert, well beyond the high seas, the Black Ring came together once more. The island of Fort Joy, the old redoubt of the Source King Brachus Rex, was turned over to the people of Driftwood to use as they wished. They turned it into a holiday resort.
Okay.
Reaper's Coast prospered. The fisheries returned, and the fertile farmlands produced the greatest harvests the surviving farmers had ever seen. Blood Moon Island became particularly fecund, its soil producing the greatest crops. A particularly crimson-fleshed orange grown on the island became a delicacy across half the world. The black pits took fire. The oil there burns still. Driftwood became a centre of industry, trade, and transport. Lohar the dwarf became mayor. His time in office was cut short by an unfortunate wound that spontaneously appeared on his neck.
Spontaneously?
Lagan left his over-demanding wife and began a relationship with a local bard. In the spirit of loving generosity, he returned the ring to his now ex-wife. In a fit of rage, she threw it into the sea.
It was the ring which we got out of the water.
You would never forget Dorothea's kiss.
It's the spider lady.
Dorothea herself left Driftwood for the ancient empire, ever in search of the perfect kiss. She never found it, although once or twice she came close. The nameless isle had vanished. Although only open water remained, by instinct ships would steer clear. None of the captains could articulate why. Millennia later, adventurers would come in search of the legendary divine city of Arx and the crypt of the great Lucian. None would pass the path of blood. Sir Gareth thanked the surviving Seekers for their service and gave them their freedom. Disillusioned with the rising chaos, he set out alone to find a new purpose. He would never stop seeking. Young Han went into the theatre and became one of the realm's most popular actors. With no new divine, Malady found herself in a predicament. She had an important problem to solve, but no ally strong enough to call upon, and so her search continued. Having performed the greatest act of necromancy in history, Tarquin found the new world unchallenging. he became obsessed with rumors of another plane of existence. One day he vanished and was never seen again. With the source released to the world, Ahu the wizard spent more and more time as a cat. One day he decided he would not change back.
Okay.
With Amadia silent, the priestess Gratiana left the swamps and re-entered the world. With more undead than ever before, she founded an abbey in the Dragonspine Mountains, offering them shelter from hatred and fear. Jehan the demon hunter found himself at a loose end, so he opened a museum of demonic artifacts. After it burned down, with Jehan inside, witnesses claimed that the flames were the color of blood. As the forests grew anew and the elves were equals at last, Sahala shared elven knowledge of source with the world. But some elves disagreed and plotted against her. Chief amongst her opponents was Tova, Sahala's own mother. With a small band of elves, Ifan ben Mezd replanted the lost elven forests. After the first fresh shoots broke the earth, he disappeared and was never seen again. Some say Afrit, his soul wolf, walks the forests still. The Red Prince came home a hero. With Sada, he had more dragons. Soon, Prince became Emperor, one who would not use his dragons for conquest. His realm knew peace, and the world did not burn. Lohse returned to her music and enjoyed a storied career as Rivellon's premier musician. Dark moods would at times overtake her, and she would spend long hours walking in the wilds. She always returned with a new song. And then there was you. You returned to the world a sorcerer among many. Your future was yours to decide. Did you accept your new status with humility?
So some stuff is better, some
Only
stuff
you
worse.
know the truth.
So
only you know if you atone for your sins.
okay, so this was now the second ending. Then when you release Source to everyone, also to all people. So. Third ending too? Yeah, you can take a look, yeah. So. So, which one was it? Was it this one? This one? This one? Oh, I took this one. Oh. All the endings, just for you, my friends. All the endings. So now make the third ending, where we purge Source from the world.
Shall you be divine? After all that you have been through, and all that you have done, or to sack what you do, what shall
Okay.
you do?
Allow
with
yourself and all the world
divinity?
to purge of its source.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. Dallas the Hammer the secret eternal, purged the Godwoken and used the source to close the veil to the void, the world was saved. Statues in memory of the Godwoken who sacrificed their source were erected all across Rivellon. They would never be forgotten. The half-demon Malady took pity on the soulless, God-woken silent monks and brought them to the Hall of Echoes. There, from the scraps of their souls that remained, she restored them to life. Sorcerers no more, they lived out the rest of their lives, freed of the burden of being the God-woken, freed from the weight of the world. As for me, the God-woken sacrifice severed the link that bound the Sworn to the God King. I was finally free. To atone for my sins, I spent the rest of my days taking care of the sick and elderly, telling the story of the God-woken, that the world may never forget the
Me
greatest
neither, Hexe.
heroes Rivellon had ever seen.
Which game also? So, let's see. What's happening now?
It gives me almost as much. I will always. I am at the ready.
You look up, and with a start.
Oh.
At last, the world was at peace. The ancient Lizard Empire opened its gates. The houses disbanded, and the Empire adopted a pluralist quasi-democracy. Anyone could vote for whoever they pleased, as long as the House of Shadows approved. With their queen dead and the Voidwoken gone, the dwarves held the greatest party in the history of dwarfdom. A new king took the throne, the local brewer. 6 days later, he was stabbed to death with a mutton fork. Lucian made amends to the elves. He gave them lands and vast riches from the coffers of the old divine order. But the elves never forgave him. They would not trust humans again. And in a dark forest on the far side of a desert, well beyond the high seas, the Black Ring came together once more. The island of Fort Joy, the old redoute of the Source King Brachus Rex, was turned over to the people of Driftwood to use as they wished. They turned it into a holiday resort. Reaper's Coast prospered. The fisheries returned, and the fertile farmlands produced the greatest harvests the surviving farmers had ever seen. Blood Moon Island became particularly fecund, its soil producing the greatest crops. A particularly crimson-fleshed orange grown on the island became a delicacy across half the world. The black pits took fire. The oil there burns still. Driftwood became a centre of industry, trade, and transport. Lohar the dwarf became mayor. His time in office was cut short by an unfortunate wound that spontaneously appeared on his neck. Lagan left his over-demanding wife and began a relationship with a local bard. In the spirit of loving generosity, he returned the ring to his now ex-wife. In a fit of rage, she threw it into the sea. You would never forget Dorothea's kiss. Dorothea herself left Driftwood for the ancient empire, ever in search of the perfect kiss. She never found it, although once or twice she came close. The nameless isle had vanished. Although only open water remained, by instinct ships would steer clear. None of the captains could articulate why. Sir Gareth thanked the surviving Seekers for their service and gave them their freedom. Disillusioned with peace, he set out alone to find a new purpose. He would never stop seeking. Young Han went into the theatre and became one of the realm's most popular actors. With no new divine, Malady found herself in a predicament. She had an important problem to solve, but no ally strong enough to call upon, and so her search continued. Having performed the greatest act of necromancy in history, Tarquin found
most
the
stuff
new
is the same,
world
or?
unchallenging. He became obsessed with rumors of another plane of existence. One day he vanished and was never seen again. Ahu the wizard became one of Lucian's most trusted advisors once more. He always knew that something had changed in the divine. He never discovered what that was, or if he did, he never said a word. With Amadia silent, the priestess Gratiana left the swamps and re-entered the world. She founded an abbey in the Dragonspine Mountains, offering the last of the undead shelter from fortune hunters, novelty seekers, and ghouls. Jehan the demon hunter found himself at a loose end, so he opened a museum of demonic artifacts. He made a fortune.
I did not die this time, okay?
With Lucian in power, Sahala took the elves away from the world. They grew strong once more amidst the trees of the regrown home forest. Some say her plans for revenge will bring about the end of days. Some say only Tova, her mother, holds her back. Lucian returned as divine, united the races, and became Lord Emperor of all Rivellon. Only Dallis knew that he was entirely powerless. Dallis and you. The Eternal, now known as Dallis, was a secret advisor to Lucian and to his successors. For eons she would walk in the world, and would outlive the peoples and all, and wander alone amongst the dying stars. With a small band of elves, Ifan ben Mezd replanted the lost elven forests. After the first fresh shoots broke the earth, he disappeared, and was never seen again. Some say Afrit, his soul wolf, walks the forests still. The Red Prince came home a hero. With Sada, he had more dragons. Soon, Prince became Emperor, one who would not use his dragons for conquest. His realm knew peace, and the world did not burn. Lohse returned to her music, and enjoyed a storied career as Rivellon's premier musician. Dark moods would at times overtake her, and she would spend long hours walking in the wilds. She always returned with a new song. And then there was you. You returned to the world as one more elf among many. Your future was yours to decide. Did you accept your new status with humility, or did you rebel? Only you know the truth. Only you know if you atone for your sins.
I wonder if it would be possible to complete. I think we freed her completely, but maybe she had also a different demon in her head, or maybe what is haunting her are the memories of the demon. I mean, they don't say it. Heartbound. Okay. I have to look it up also. Okay, now you saw all 3 endings. It sounds like the last ending without Source is the most peaceful ending. Or? But yeah, now you can make your own mind and see. And I guess there will be also in between some changes if you made in the game some different decisions. For example, with the dwarves, I killed the queen of the dwarves. I guess if you don't kill her and let her alive, there will probably be a different outcome for the dwarves, for example. So, you know, there can be different stuff too, depending what you choose during your game through or playthrough. So, yeah, but I don't think I could have maybe did something different for my companions. As I really try to do everything for Lose, Ifan, and also the Princey to make them happy. Well, peaceful, but elves said not be friends. Naja, why should they be friends? If Lucian is back again as a boss, who killed almost all of the elves before with Deathfog and destroyed their home, I guess I would also not trust him at all. Which is understandable that they say they don't want to have to do anything with them when he's ruling over everything, right? So, and it sounds like that maybe, you know, in the last ending that the elves maybe want to have revenge at some point. Yeah, sounds like that. And there's some major differences if you have Fane in your party. Yeah, I can imagine. When if you have, or maybe also a different party location. So maybe Fane or the dwarf or the other elf lady. I can also imagine that makes a huge difference. But if you want to see all of them, guys, you can probably check it out on YouTube or play the game yourself. But yeah, so there are different variations how you can play and what you do, for sure. But yeah, now you saw all the 3 endings and can make up your own mind. Yeah. But if you did not play the game yet, I would recommend it to do so. I also, Divinity Original Sin 1 is a great game, which you maybe should check out. So, also really, really good. Yeah, it was really, really nice. Really, really nice. So, let's see. We played now in total 110 hours, 110.6 hours. So, now we did now half hour of watching the other 2 endings, but regardless. So, in total now 110.6 hours. You afraid the combat system isn't for you? Oh, wieso? It's really good, Sasha. I'm usually not a huge fan of turn-based, but I feel in Divinity it's really fluent. It's really not like you taking so much time, and it feels really more, you know, it doesn't feel so much turn-based because it goes so fast. Can you believe it? Tian finished the game. Can you believe it? Yeah? So we completed, as I said, completed this week the Divinity. So then we can, tomorrow and so Saturday and Sunday we play ESO. And then next week we play some shorter games. Congratulations, Tian finished the game in one way. May the next game nice. Yeah. Good night, CP. Sleep well and sweet dreams. You finished the game in your own stream? Ja. Gut, hä? Now we are Profis. Yeah, really nice. Also, it was a really good game. Really good playthrough. So... as I said, tomorrow, so Saturday, Sunday evening, we play ESO. Tomorrow evening is our house tour again, our second part of the house tour. And Sunday we do, I don't know what stuff. Probably we prepare for the event dailies, I think. And then I would say we will... I'm not sure which game we play on Monday, but one of the 2 shorter games, what I told you. Tomorrow evening, house tour. So thank you so much for joining, my friends. Thank you very, very, very much. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much for being here and hanging out and for this wonderful journey in Divinity. All of the videos will go over also to YouTube in case you want to watch them at some point again. So, yeah. Good night, CP. Good night, Alien. Good night, Hexe, Logan and Mini Hexe. Good night, Tipetsu. Good night, Starkarim. Good night, Curse the Reaper. Good night, Kili. Have a nice weekend. Good night, Xashara. Good night, Futsi Louie. And I hope you feel soon better, that the medication will work fast. Good night, Falso. Enjoy your vacation. Have a really wonderful time. Enjoy it. Relax. And yeah, come healthy back. And relax. So, good night, Quimbron. Thank you so much, my friends. Have a good night. Sleep well and sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Tschüss. Toodles. Good night, Pontitic. Tschüss, guys. Bye-bye. Tschüss.